everybody, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here for a very small grocery haul today. We are trying to cut costs a little bit. We've got a ton of food at home, so we don't need to be buying all the food that I have been buying, as you've seen in the previous weeks. I did pretty good today, except for I will tell you guys that I went to the grocery store with only 3 things on my list, and I came home with a lot more. So let's go ahead and start with the meal plan for the week, and then I'll show you my groceries. We're going to go ahead and start with our meal plan right here. So we are actually starting on Friday. Today is Halloween as I'm filming this. You guys aren't going to see this for a couple weeks. I'm always a couple weeks out. We are going to do $1 Million spaghetti with salad and bread this evening. Tomorrow we're going to eat out because we're going to be out of town. On Sunday I'm going to make enchilada salad. Monday is going to be tuna salads. Tuesday will be leftovers. Wednesday will be sweet and sour chicken with rice. And Thursday will be beef stew with bread. Here are my groceries this week, you guys. That is it. And a couple of the things are actually for my daughter's baby shower that we're having tomorrow. And also, obviously, I don't need that many onions for a week, so I'm going to be cutting these and freezing them because they were on sale. So let's go ahead and start with the onions. So I got 2 bags of onions. They were both a little bit over 6 pounds. Onions were on sale for 39 cents a pound. And so one bag was $2.59, one bag was $2.46. So a little bit over $5 for like 13 pounds of onions. We'll take that. I grabbed a couple bags of salad mix, and these salad mixes were $2.50 a piece. So they were 2 for $5. We're going to do salad tonight. I got some mushrooms. They were $5.99 a pound. And so I got those for $1.74. I got a couple hot house cucumbers. I only buy these when they were on sale, and they were 98 cents. And then I also got my husband some chow mein noodles. He loves having these on his salads, and so they were on sale for $2.99. And then we've got a little bit of stock up for the holidays. I grabbed 2 pistachio puddings and 2 white chocolate puddings. I use these in desserts that I often fix around the holidays. These at my store are pretty expensive. They were $2.19. Anytime it seems like they go on sale, it's not these flavors, so I went ahead and got those. So 2 boxes of each, which is one dessert, is $4.38, so pretty spendy. I grabbed a couple sour creams for $1.69, a cottage cheese for $2.39, grabbed 1 gallon of milk for $3.59, and for my daughter's baby shower, I grabbed this whipped cream right here for $5.89. We are doing little pumpkin pies. And so this is it, you guys. This is all I need to make all of those meals. And the reason why is because I do have my prepper pantry. So for example, the beef stew that we're having is right here canned up on my canning shelf. I've also got my freezers and my pantry section full. So the cost of these groceries right here today was only $38.25. And of course, I could have saved money by not grabbing the puddings, not grabbing as many onions. Yeah, the puddings right there, you know, were almost, what, $9.76. No, $8.76 for the pudding. So my total could have been a lot lower, could have been less than 30 bucks. But I decided since they were there, and I do live in a small town in Wyoming, to go ahead and grab those today. Hello everybody, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here for a grocery haul that I didn't know was happening. I came to Walmart, I had a list, there were some things that were on sale, so the music is blaring really loud, so I hope that it's not going to flag me for the music because it's a really cute song and I love it. But I just wanted to let you guys know I'm out of town. Closest Walmart to me is 100 miles, and I am doing a little bit of stocking up for the holidays and stuff before everything in my store is all gone. So I will see you guys at home. We are back for the second grocery haul. I'm excited to add this one in. You guys can see that this one really is a stock up haul. One of the reasons why I can do grocery hauls like the one you just saw is because I do this kind of stuff. Because I stock up, so I've got extra stuff. So we're going to go ahead and start off with this great big bag of all-purpose flour. This is a 25-pound bag of flour for $10.77. Its Best By date is March of 27. You guys, that is just a Best By date. So this right here is 18 months, right? 18 months to use 10 pound or 25 pounds of flour. And if you can buy in bulk, if you've got a place to store it, this is what you want to do because you're going to save a ton of money. So we've got the flour, and you guys, I was just about out of all-purpose flour. That's why I bought it. And then let's go ahead and scroll on down through here. I went ahead and picked up a thing of yams. This is for the holidays. It was $2.47. If I don't use it, it's good until at least October of 28. I went ahead and bought a couple little cans of sauerkraut. This is the first time I've ever bought this. This was an impulse purchase because it was by the yams. I love sauerkraut, but with just my hubby and I, we don't need much, so I've stopped buying it. And so I went ahead and grabbed a couple cans. They were only 92 cents. Now, you guys, I made a rookie error. I grabbed 2 cans. I didn't look at anything. Let me show you guys what my error was. As you can see, I've written the price on both, and I've written the date on both. I just bought this in November, and its Best By date is now. I don't like buying stuff like that, but it's okay. So these were on top of each other. This one was 11.25. This one is 8.26. So it'll be a-okay, but make sure you always check your Best By dates. And then we have got some travel snacks. So we have got Werther's Original Caramel Hard Candies. These were $10.17. Holy cow. Also, you guys, I didn't look at the price on the Twizzlers. This was $4.62 for $4.62. I got my husband's favorite sweet and sour filled Twizzlers, and one of my favorites are the Twizzlers Bites or the Twizzlers Nibs. This right here is one of my favorites because of my mother. It is just something she always ate, so it just warms my heart. So those are for our airplane trip that we're going to be taking. Hopefully, with the shutdown, we make it. Then I went ahead and grabbed a crispy fried onion. This is for Thanksgiving, Christmas, for green bean casserole, $3.72. And this is good until March of 27. So if I don't make it, it'll be just fine. Let's go on up here. You guys, I am wanting to make a Christmas jam. This is a cranberry strawberry jam. And so these were $1.42. 12 ounces. I don't know how many I needed, but I grabbed 4. I'm going to go ahead and, try a new jam. I am going to can it and, maybe give some as Christmas presents. I'm not sure, but I got 4 of those for $1.42. And then I stocked up on pumpkin. I did get a full case of pumpkin, so 12 of them. This is just Great Value brand. It was $1.16, and this entire case is good until at least December of 2028. And what started the stock up was these green beans right here. 50 cents, good until December of 28, or at least until December of 28. And my green beans are getting a little bit lower than I like them to be. So this is why I started looking at other things. So green beans, 50 cents a can. That's a pretty dang good deal right there. We also got whole kernel corn. Words are hard, you guys. 50 cents a can as well here, $12.27. And then I went ahead and got some cream style corn, even though it wasn't the 50 cents, because my store is way more expensive than this. I got 6 cans of this. I love using the cream style corn in a corn casserole. So those were 76 cents, good until at least December of 27. And then look at what I got, you guys. I went ahead and grabbed a couple more pistachio and a couple white chocolate. I need to stop buying this in my store. These were $1.48. I already told you guys I like to keep these stocked up. One of the desserts that I make for the white chocolate pudding is a Black Forest trifle. My son asks for it every year. My niece asked for it this year for her birthday. And then I make a pistachio layered dessert that is to die for. All right, so a couple more things here. I needed a new thing of baking soda for baking, 87 cents. I decided to go ahead and grab a couple fridge and freezer for the fridge and freezer in my house. Now, technically, I need to get about 4 more of these. Baking soda was 87 cents. The fridge freezer one, $1.47. And then last but not least, I went ahead and got some cream cheese. I got 10 of them for $1.56. I am going to be making pumpkin rolls, hence the pumpkin. I also made some sourdough pumpkin bread. Oh my gosh, so yummy. And these are good until May of 26. I do still have cream cheese in the freezer. And yes, you can freeze cream cheese. However, just know that the consistency of it can change. So Prepper Pantry haul right here. Let's go ahead and go to the Prepper Pantry so that I can show you guys what I'm talking about with my things that are running a little low. So right here you can see I've only got 2 cans of pumpkin, and look at, I timed that pretty good. December 25 for both of those, so only 2 of those left. So we're going to put the new ones behind that. And then also we have got our green beans and our corn. Now I have downsized on how much green beans and corn that I'm keeping. And now that I look at how much corn I have, I thought I only had 1 row. I have 2 rows, rookie mistake. So I'm going to have to give some to my kids or something so that I can keep my stockpile where I want it to be. So you can see I got half of a cream corn, which was fabulous. And my cream corn is actually good until 12 of 26. So doing good on that. But look at the dates on these, you guys. 12 of 24 and 1 of 25. So these 12 of 24, I need to make some more corn dip. Get these used up. Of course, these are still good. Use your senses, you guys. If there's anything wrong with the can, when you open it, if it smells weird, anything like that, don't use it. Green beans are a little bit better. These right here, 12 of 25. And we've got 5 cans left of that. We usually eat at least 1, if not 2 cans of green beans a month. Corn, like I said, I shouldn't have bought corn. That was my mistake. And that is what you need to know about having a prepper pantry. So you can see we do still have plenty of condiments. Every time I try to downsize on the condiments, I end up buying more. If you look closely at the dates on some of this stuff, you're going to see some stuff is expired. Some stuff is way far out. And, you know, that's just how it goes. And if you are comfortable eating stuff that is past the best by date, then it's no problem. One thing I will let you guys know, my mac and cheese is always out of date because I buy it by the case. And normally I get it shipped to me from Sam's Club, and it's usually only a month or 2 out. And I cannot eat an entire case of mac and cheese in a month or 2. So Prepper Pantry, you know, it's looking reasonably good without being super crazy packed. You can tell I went too much on the diced tomatoes. I am super excited. My husband just put this up for himself. He's actually got another one coming. So he's going to actually raise that up, put another one behind, because he is using part of my Prepper Pantry for his tools. And so, of course, we've got coffee. Oh, look at all the cereal. You guys saw that. So there's all that cereal. And we've got plenty of chips up there. We've got all of our baking items and such here. Some of them are expired. I know that will shock you guys. Some snacks. My husband is a big snacker. A big snacker. Hot chocolate. Don't mind the puppies. And you guys can see that we do eat down our Prepper Pantry. And then over here, this mess right here. Welcome to the real world. This, oh, and don't mind that bra over there. This right here is what my husband is working on. This shelf and this shelf above it, we're having tools, so we're going to use that for Prepper Pantry. And then, of course, we do have a little bit of storage here for some Ziplocs, things like that. We've got paper plates, cups, all of that. I use the top of my dryer as well. All right, you guys, that's it for today. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
That was my first and last mistake. I'm blue without your face. But what can I do?